Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. And my name is Katie Moore, and I will be your host today for our business success training. We're just coming off our Relive Strong conference, and I know that Roger did a fantastic job last week's training. If you haven't listened to that, please do. There's a lot of recognition and a lot of new things that Relive just launched, including an app that has a lot of important information and really fun tools. And that was really, really great. So thank you, Roger, last week. So we're going to continue that today. We're going to do a two-part training. We're going to do some success training at the beginning, and then some general information. And then the second part, we're going to talk about advancing levels, the road to presidential director. And that's really where your Relive business takes off when you become a Relive distributor, whether you want to do the business part-time or full-time. And we're going to take a look at a few of examples on what it means to advance to different levels. So again, welcome to your Relive business. I just want to congratulate you. I'm not sure if you're listening to this for the first time or watching this. If you're a new distributor, whatever that looks like for you, or maybe you are a distributor and you're sharing this with one of your teammates or a new distributor. We want to welcome you to the Relive family. It is one of the best decisions you'll make. My name is Katie Moore. This is my husband, Andy, and I. We are senior directors with Relive. I love this picture because we earned our first trip with Relive. We were whisked away to Maui, and we actually played golf with Tom Pinnick. So I know he's talked about that a few times, and it is very true. And that's one of the views from the golf course. It was beautiful and stunning. And I have my contact information here. If you ever need that, or you want to reach out, have questions, or would like me to share my story. But Relive came into our lives about 6 years ago when my husband was dealing with debilitating back issues. He got started on the products first and saw incredible results within about 2 weeks. He could finally sleep through the night with no pain. He could commute to work. 6 years later, he has not had to have any back surgery. The neighbors tell him he puts them to shame because he's working so hard in the yard, and it just is amazing. He's such an active dad. He's lost about almost 30 pounds. And so I'm grateful that he actually said yes to using the products. I was kind of the opposite. I really was not looking for any type of nutrition. I wasn't sick. I didn't think I needed anything. But when I became a mom 6 years ago, that's when it changed for me. I got started on the products, and the first things I noticed were energy. I started sleeping better. I went on to see great improvements with women's issues. Honestly, I didn't even know that I had those issues. I used the products as my prenatal for our second and our third pregnancy. We now have 3 young boys. 6 is our oldest, 4 and 2. And, I'm just a very busy, active mom. I homeschool the boys, and they take the kids' nutrition. We notice improvements with their mood and behavior, their bowel movements, their sleeping patterns. We're grateful for the nutrition and how we can stay healthy and active as a family. And I was not looking for an opportunity. My background is interior design. I'm a professional interior designer, and I had a very good job. I also opened my own design practice, my firm, and I was transitioning out of corporate America to do that. But just like the products, when I became a mom, that changed as well. I wanted more time, freedom, and flexibility to be with my family and more importantly, our sons. So about 2 years ago now, I resigned corporate America, and I came home to be a full-time stay-at-home mom. And that's when we took a serious look at the opportunity. We love the products, and we heard amazing stories, but the question was, what could this really be something for our future? And the answer was yes. And so we became master affiliates, and our first month we earned about $100, which was great. And fast forward today, we are now senior directors, and our highest check has been over $4,400. We've earned 2 trips with Relive, a number of bonuses, and we're just really excited to be blessing other families. And we're ever grateful for our support team and our upline to be teaching and training us, and we've had an open heart with that. So we're just going to go through some training today, and just so you had a little background on where we are. When it comes to your Relive business, it starts with leadership. And I've always had a heart for leadership and teaching and training others. And when I started Relive, I really wasn't sure if I could do it. But you know, these are some key principles that we all actually have. And it's really, being a Relive distributor, these are called out in us. So, you know, Relive, leaders are always positive. You may have a down day. I know I have down days, but you stay positive. Whatever the situation is, you stay positive. It's all about the mindset. Leaders take action. You're always setting appointments. You're always sponsoring customers or distributors. And I love this. See, you're always on time. I know when I was in grade school, my teacher, I went to camp, and he would say, you know, 5 minutes is on time. And if you're on time, you're late. People take you seriously if you are on time. And if you're not on time, they believe that, you know, you don't take yourself seriously or their time seriously. So why should they take you seriously? Being on time is a leadership principle and a great example. You know, leaders shine the light on others. We love recognizing others and calling out the gifts and talents of our teammates, our customers, our distributors. Relive does that phenomenally. They have great recognition, and you can see that, and we just pay it forward. Leaders are a product of the product. You have to, you know, be a product of the product. And leaders, they build teams, and that's just when you call out, when you a pastor of ours once always said, you need to put yourself out of your job. So where you are today, you need to find someone to replace you, because you need to pull them up and put them in your shoes, because that's how leaders grow and teams are built. You know, there are a number of benefits of owning your own Relive business. And again, I owned a design business, and I had some of these, but I didn't have some of these. The tax benefits are awesome. You can write off a lot of different things, you know, when you go to your home office expenses, conferences, you know, phone or computer, internet, those types of things, mileage, meetings, events, all those things are tax deductible. I love this. Work your own hours. You get to work from home or really wherever you want all over the world. I work at the beach in Maui. You can work from your kitchen table. I do about 80 to 90% of my business on my cell phone. Some of it, obviously, today I'm on my laptop doing some training, but this is really what appeared to me. As a designer, I had to work specific hours around my clients and go to the showrooms and do drawings and things like that. But with your Relive business, you can choose your own hours. You can work 40 hours, you can work 80 hours, you can work 10 hours. You know, you get to make that decision. You really don't have any overhead. The low startup cost to become a Relive distributor, we all know, is $20 right now. And you automatically are, you know, you have access to all of the company support when you become a distributor. And any product that you order, all the way up to a master affiliate order, the company is amazing. You have a 0 risk guarantee, which basically means the company will refund you 100% of any unopened product that you purchased. If you decide to change your mind and you decide that this business is not right for you. So no overhead. I didn't have that as a designer in my design company. And then, you know, all the company support, there's so many things available. As soon as you pay that $20 and you become a distributor, so many things are open. You have the ordering department, all the tools are online using the app. You have so many marketing tools. And just at conference a couple weeks ago, they launched some incredible new and exciting marketing tools. You have the distributor relations. I don't know about you, but I call distributor relations all the time. They know me, they know my name, they know where I'm from. It's just a family, you know, get to know, you know, the corporate team. There's so many other training, business tracking. There's a lot of different tools available. So when we talk about our Relive business, it really is simple. And I know simple can be difficult. It can be hard. I was talking to my husband. I said, how do I say this? What do I say to a customer? And he said, babe, you're making this too complicated. It's very simple. And I said, thank you. That's why I need you here. And again, it just goes back to the 3 Ps of your Relive business. People. This is a people business. We're about relationships. It's about the products. That's how the company started, on a single product. And then there is a proven success system that's been in place for 30 years. When you pair those 3 together, that equals growth and that equals success. And that's really what we're going to talk about right now. We're first going to talk about the people. And, you know, as a Relive distributor, you will succeed if you are always talking to new people. If you're bringing people into your Relive business, whether they're customers or distributors, that does not matter. Let those people make that decision. So the first thing you're doing as a distributor is you are making a list. This is a living, breathing list. Who do you know? You know, maybe ask yourself some of these questions. Do they need more money? Who do you know that might? Everybody needs more money right now. Maybe someone's looking to retire. There might be some people right now that are looking to retire early, especially with everything going on. Maybe you need to be they want more flexibility in their time or where they work. You know, some of these questions, ask yourself and put those people's names that are on your list. You know, what keeps you up at night? I know in college, my design professor would say, always put a notebook. She'd always keep a notebook next to her nightstand. And because she would wake up and that's when her best design ideas were in her mind. And if she went back to sleep and she woke up in the morning, she'd forget them. So I always keep a notebook or something next to my nightstand. So if I wake up in the middle of the night and someone's name is on my heart or some idea, I write it down. And sometime, you know, in the next day or so, I contact that person, I reach out. Again, there are numerous ways to talk to people. I know when I go to play dates, that's where we went to our homeschool co-op yesterday, and it felt so refreshing to kind of get back to a little bit of a sense of normal life. And I was able to contact or get two moms' phone numbers, and we have some play dates set up. We will see each other more, and we're just really getting to know each other, building that relationship with one another. You can use your phone. Like I said, that's what I use for my business, text messaging. I know I do a lot of text messaging, even though I don't necessarily like to. It's a quick and easy way to get something across to someone. There's so many social media posts. I know a lot of times I may reach out to someone on social media. It's not necessarily to have a full conversation, but just to get the conversation started, or maybe to share a video or a quick message or something. And honestly, the best way is to meet someone personally, you know, over coffee, you know, at the park, wherever that may be. It might be 10 minutes, it might be 20 minutes, whatever that looks like for you. You can have an in-home party. I love referrals. You know, maybe your Aunt Sue is not interested in Relive, but you can call her and say, hey, Aunt Sue, who do you know that's looking for more income? Or who do you know that could really be blessed by these products? And she may have some referrals. I know I have a Facebook group, and it's not all about Relive. It's a lot about different healthy lifestyle tips and tricks as family. I do intertwine Relive into it. And I offer referral rewards. So maybe I have a friend or a family member that's not necessarily using Relive, but they know someone that might. If they refer a customer to me, then I will send them a gift. And or maybe that person is a customer and they don't necessarily want to become a distributor, but they have some other people, you know. So there's a lot of referrals. This is your business, so you get to decide some of those referrals on how your prospects can bring those to you. We have a 5-step simple process, and it's called ICSAR, which I'll talk about in a minute. Identify, connect, share the story. You ask someone for a decision, and you register them, and you go. It can be a customer, it can be a distributor, or it can be a master affiliate, a business partner. We really look at relationships and meeting people where they're at and helping them to get to where they want to go. You know, we set appointments. There are lots of videos that you can share with people, like I mentioned, on social media. There's many online presentations. We do a lot of Zoom presentations here every Wednesday night. This same Zoom ID number, you can log in and there is a full 30-minute presentation. You'll take you through the Relive company, the products and the opportunity. You'll hear some stories and some true testimonies about what it's done with people's lives. A one-on-one presentation, and then throw a party. I love parties. It can be in your home. It can be a virtual Facebook party. I've been to a lot of different parties with other companies, makeup parties online and book parties and things like that. So that's a great way to do that. You know, something if you want to have an in-home or a backyard, we had a backyard barbecue, you can set some tables up and people can kind of keep a distance if they want to. And those people that don't, that really want to hang out with one another, they can be close. You can also throw a party and maybe say, okay, I'm only going to allow 5 people or 8 people into the party. So kind of an RSVP. It's small, it's intimate. You can do what you want, or you can help a distributor throw a party. You can kind of be the advocate or the lead distributor, and then have a friend or teammate be the host or the hostess. So there's 2 of you throwing the party together. And then when you talk about people, like I said, it's all about building relationships. You learn to listen to their needs. Some people don't really know what they want and what they need. The more we listen and the more questions that we ask them, that's our job, is to help people, to guide them on really what they may be looking for. Show them how the Relive system, whether it's the products or the opportunity, can help them achieve their goals, whether it's with their health, or finances, and really our job is to paint the big picture. I love the saying that, people will, how does it go? People will feel, when they hear the story, they will understand and feel so much more than what they heard. And they're going to feel it. So when you tell your story, have enthusiasm, show people, have fun, show that it's in your heart and you're truly convicted about this company. And that person that you're sharing it with will really feel and resonate much better when you talk about that. Then we get into the products. Relive has a very small suite of products. They just launched a brand new product. It's a Energize hydration beverage. It's a sister product to the original Energize. It's just less sugar, and it's quite delicious. We ordered some as well. So there's a couple options, and Relive is always advancing and looking at improving their products, but not adding too many more. They make the best nutrition in the entire world, and it's super simple. Where do we get started? Again, when we keep it simple, we start customers and distributors on the core nutrition. And then as we advance, we tailor and customize their program to meet their needs. And that's our job, to help guide them, again, taking the products, how to take the products, what products to take, so they can see the best results. We have a weight loss program. We have customized products, targeted solutions for various things, digestive health, joint health, heart health, things like that. And then we also have a line, the RLV hemp extracts line. And this is an amazing line. They're third-party tested, organically grown, right here in the United States, non-GMO, gluten-free. There's multiple step testing. The industry standard is a 3-step testing process, and Relive goes above and beyond. They have an 8-step testing, so they more than double that testing process, which is just gives us a peace of mind. You have a sleep formula with melatonin and tryptophan. You have a full spectrum and an isolate, both in 750 and 500. And then we have a RLV balm. It's a hemp balm. It's a topical, 1,000 milligrams. And so, we have products that are tailored for each individual need. And then we talk about the process. So this is the third step. I mentioned this a little bit before. We talk about IXAR. And, that's really when you become a distributor and you start learning about the IXAR process, the success system, that's where your business takes off. You have to learn the compensation plan. And when I became a master affiliate, that's all I knew. Get to master affiliate. I don't know how to become a presidential director because I'm at a master affiliate, and that's okay. You just have to start and step by step. But know some of those as you advance in the road to PD, you will understand the compensation plan. So then when you bring in distributors and business partners, then you can help them learn the compensation plan. And I've always been told you need to learn how to write the compensation plan on a napkin. And I'm not going to go into detail today about the comp plan. Again, if you can refer back to the training on Wednesday nights that occur, because that has a little bit more detail about the compensation plan. And I encourage you to get back with your sponsor, get back with your upline, and go through the comp plan in detail. That's how you're going to build your team. So this is the 5-step IXAR program. We start with identifying. And what that means is we talked a little bit about that. Who do you know that needs these products? Who do you know that's looking for an opportunity? We don't judge. We just, whoever name is in our mind, we build our list and we write them down. We identify them. I always like to say, start with 5 people. Our kids are selling eggs. And when they first started their list, I said, okay, let's think of 5 people. And they were the easiest, right? Grandma, grandpa, the neighbor, the person up the street, the neighbor up the street, you have aunt and uncle, you know, the 5 people. But then they started thinking as we're driving in the car, oh, this person needs it. And this person could be our egg customer. So once you have 5, now the juices start flowing and so many more names keep coming to your mind. And then you want to connect. That's step 2. You want to start going through your list and connecting them. Maybe you connect them to a story that is similar to what they're going through. Maybe that person on your list is a contractor and you know a contractor that's in Reliv and they would be able to connect on that level. Maybe there's a webinar or something. There's lots of tools that you can use to connect someone on your list with Reliv. And then after you connect them, you want to share the story. There's lots of ways to share stories. You know, again, you can get them on a webinar. You can share stories with other distributors, whether it's about a health story, a business story, something like that. They may ask questions. I'd like more information, or can you provide me with a little bit more information with this? And that's great. And then you want to ask them for a decision. So what are they looking for? If they want to get started on the products, that's wonderful. Share their options with them. Get them started on the core nutrition and maybe the capsules or the Energize. It's under $100. They can save money becoming a preferred customer. Maybe they want to become a distributor, whatever that looks like. Or maybe they want to make a 30 or 60-day commitment, and then you're going to register them. And I always do that when I start someone new. I do that with them because I value customer service. I value customer care. And they know that we all know that the order went through and everything's good. I usually will then take it one step further and call distributor relations and let them know that I have a customer or a distributor that just placed an order. Want to verify and confirm that the order is okay on their end. And then I go back to my customer and this is where I use my text messaging, right? And I say, I just contacted Reliv Corporate and your order is great. Here's the order number if they didn't have it, and it will ship out later today or tomorrow. So again, they just know that the order's been placed and they're good to go. And then those right in the middle, follow up. That's really what Reliv distributors are known for. We are known for good customer care, good customer follow up. When that first order arrives a couple days later, I let them know I'm going to contact you when the product arrives, and I will share a story or connect you with someone else in the company and help guide you how to start the product and answer any initial questions you may have. And I let them know that we're walking alongside them every step of the way. Right at the beginning, I do follow up that might be a little bit more. So I might follow up with them every couple days for the first week or two. As they get acclimated to the products and they start to see improvements. And then after that, I might not necessarily follow up with them as much. Maybe it's once a month, but that follow-up starts to look a little different. Let them, figure out how to use the products. Let them feel what they want to do with the products, the business, and then invite them into other opportunities where they can, again, get that big picture with Reliv. We want to stay plugged in. There's so many ways to get plugged in right now. I always say we watch the monthly Engage video. Every month, Reliv, the first of the month, they put out an Engage video. It's 2 minutes long. Watch that. It shares a big picture. There's so many monthly bonuses and trips going on right now. We just ended a trip, so I'm sure that a trip promotion will be happening soon. There'll be, there's so many special promotions. Right now, they just launched the Reliv Strong app from Conference that's available for another 12 months. If you don't have that, that's a great way to stay plugged in. And then the Reliv app as well, that's part of the web bundle. When you become a distributor, the first 30 days are free. And then you add, that's a monthly for the distributor personal website and that app. I love that app. I use it every single day for my business. Get involved in social media. Reliv distributors have so many Facebook groups. And the Fit3 program has a Facebook group. There's lots of pages like the Reliv International Facebook page. And like the other pages, Reliv Europe, Reliv Asia Pacific, the Philippines, find those on Facebook and like those so you can see what's happening around the world globally. Again, there's lots of ways to stay plugged in upline. There's many story calls available every week. I actually have a Relive distributor success group where I plug in all of my distributors. It doesn't matter what level they are at. As long as they are a distributor and they are looking at doing the business part-time or full-time, I have a master list of story calls and webinars. So anytime my distributors have a question or they want to get started, or jump on a call, they can just go to that master list and see what events and what story calls or webinars are happening a particular day. And that goes globally too, because we do have a global business. So right now we have a preferred customer promotion. Let your customers know when you're talking to them, hey, this is this great opportunity to get a immediate savings on your products. So right now, Relive is waiving the annual $10 join fee for the first year, which means that they save instantly $10. A preferred customer then will also save 10% instantly, and they will receive free shipping on their first order. If they decide that they want better savings, you can talk to them about registering as an auto ship. They will receive 20% on their auto ship, either monthly or quarterly. And they'll also receive free shipping if their order is over $100 retail value. And then as a distributor, Relive has a couple awesome promotions. So if you've been around a while, you know and are very familiar with the promo 123. If you're not, basically what it is as a distributor, Relive has you don't have to be a master affiliate. This 123 promo is really to help put instant money back in your pocket. Promo 1 is basically if you're a distributor and you sign up 3 preferred customers on auto ship with a minimum $100 retail value, Relive is going to give you $100 product credit. So basically you earn free product for helping 3 customers earn a discount, which is great. Then you move on to step 2 and you register 3 quick starts. And the quick start is a person who registers as a distributor and they purchase $500 worth of product. It comes out to a 25% savings and free shipping. So they save $125 and you will earn a $250 bonus. And then you move on to promotion 3 and maybe you help one of those quick starts become a master affiliate before the end of that same month, which is the top profit level. Then Relive will give you another $250. So now you're at over $500 in bonuses. But this month, Relive just announced those amounts will double. If you do each promotion, promo 1, 2, and 3 in a calendar month, Relive is going to double all of those bonuses on top of your commissions that you earn. So if you do the math, that's, I think it's about $1,500 or so if you add in that product credit. $1,000 to $1,500 right then and there, you can earn over $1,000 a month just in one calendar month. And then you're probably going to advance on the road to PD. So there's a lot of great distributor promotions happening right now. Again, this has been in place for a while. Relive offers a top 3 bonus. So if you are a distributor at a master affiliate level and you help customers and distributors in your front line and you have a minimum of 10,000 new personal group volume, then you could earn a top bonus on top of the 1, 2, and 3 bonus. So Relive is just, a great way to earn some extra money very, very quickly. And then if your new volume exceeds that 15,000 PGPV in a month, then they will add an extra 1,000. So these are promotions that you want to be aware of. And if you have people that are in your organization that want to advance, let them know about these and talk to them if they want to earn these bonuses. Work with them very closely. Again, I talked about some of the important calls. There are lots of calls and webinars available. You have the Commit to Success training call on Monday night. All of this information is in a group on Facebook called Positively Charged. They do a lot of these calls and these webinars. There's a Wednesday night opportunity presentation. You use the same Zoom ID that you used to get on this webinar. And that goes through, in detail. It's a great way to introduce new people to Relive. There's a short and sweet call on Thursday nights. That's fabulous. It's 15 minutes. It's incredible. I love that story call. You get a couple health stories and a couple business stories. It's plain and simple, cut and dry. And then Saturday you have, today's training. There are other trainings available. There's just a lot of ways to get plugged in. So that takes care of part number 1, and we're going to go through part number 2 called the Road to Presidential Director. And basically, this is what I love. I love talking about advancing levels and what that looks like for each person. I love that Reliv offers advancing to different levels, whether you do the business very slow, part-time, or you want to run and do it very quickly. There's basically a way and a method for anybody to advance. So when we talk about advancing to the road to presidential, we want to talk about where are you now and where do you want to go? The first step is to become a master affiliate, and I'm going to talk about that. There's five levels or 5 advancements in the road to presidential. So the first level is a director level, and then you move on to a key director, and then you advance to a senior director, and then master director, and finally presidential director. And I'm going to go through each of these shortly, but that's basically the road to PD. So we're going to talk about these, and then at the end, you're going to think about where you are now and where you want to go. I know for me, I want to become a presidential director, and that may not happen right away, but again, you step by step. So first we want to talk about really what propels you at Reliv. What do you really want out of your Reliv business? Other than paying your bills, okay, we get that. Maybe what happens, I want to pose the question, what happens if you earn, say, $5,000 a month and your bills are all paid? You have no home mortgage or rent, you have no car payment, you have no student loans or credit card debt, you basically have no bills. What would you do with that money that you would make every month? Talk about that. What does that really drive? Do you want to help you? Would you like to give it? Would you like to save it? Would you like to spend it? Really talk about really what is your why? And that's a question that we ask when we start our Reliv business. What is our why? For me, it's my family, providing for my kids, having that lifestyle immediately. But then I also want to bless others. I want to help others understand that they can have choice and freedom in their life. And that may change. Your why may change and develop, but you have to put it on paper now. So what ensures your success? Like I said, decide precisely what you want out of your Reliv business. You have to write it down. If you don't write it down, you're not going to go anywhere. Did you know that only 3% of adults actually put their goals on paper? It's scary, I think. Sometimes I have this goal and this vision in my head, but then when I write it on paper, there's something that is almost permanent, or it becomes real. It becomes like reality if you write it on paper. And maybe you don't achieve that goal the first month or the first day, and that's okay, but you know where you're going. You have to start somewhere. Set a deadline for that plan. Maybe it's a 30-day plan. Maybe it's a 60, 90-day. Maybe it's a year. When I set my plans, my plan of actions, I have a 30-day plan of action, and I have a 90-day plan of action, and then I have an annual 12-month plan of action. And I reevaluate that plan every single month and every quarter to see what I've done, where I'm going, and where I need to be. List what you need to do to achieve your goals. I will be honest, in July, we hit senior director, and I had to do a little bit more that month. My husband and I sat down and we said, we want to earn the Hawaii trip and we want to earn senior director. And we put a plan in place. And what we needed to do was, I needed a little bit more time in the month to devote to, following up with customers, setting some appointments. So I hired a couple girls from church, middle school girls, and they came over and they played with my children for 2 hours every week, 1 day a week for 2 hours. And I planned in that 2 hours, I planned appointments, I planned follow-up, I planned goal setting, whatever I needed to take care of that particular time. And some Fridays, the last day of the month in July, we were so close to meeting our goal, and my husband had the day off. So he actually took the kids out of the house for a couple hours so I could devote the time to Relive. You know, that was what our goal was. So that's what we needed to do. We don't do that all the time, but again, list what you need to do to reach and achieve your goals. You're going to turn your list into the action plan. I just shared about that. You know, what do you really need to do to achieve that goal? Organize by priority. We always do the highest payout tasks first. If you have a prospect that is interested in becoming a customer, meet with them first. If you have a customer that you're doing follow-up, they've been on the product for a couple months, they're doing fabulous, but you want to connect them with something that's not really a high payout task, it's still very, very important, but prioritize your tasks with the time that you have to spend with those tasks. Okay, and a lot of times there are tasks you really don't want to do. Do those first and get them out of the way. Sometimes I have some difficult customers or clients, maybe some prospects. I'm not really sure. I'm a little nervous to call them, reach out to them. Just do it and get it over with. You will feel so much better. And I think that it builds your confidence to do those things. Take immediate action. Whatever you do, just do it. Just do it now. We went to a trampoline place a couple months ago back in February, and I met one of the staff members, and we had a nice conversation. I didn't get his number. He was right out of school, and now I'm looking back, and I thought if I would have only asked him to, you know, ask him if he wants more, if he's looking for something, and share some Relive with him. And now I can't go back because the place is closed. It's been closed for 6 months. So take action immediately. We're all limited. What limits you in your Relive? You know, I love this, knowing that people from all walks of life are successful in our business. I'm a stay-at-home mom now. My background's in interior design. We have lawyers, we have doctors, we have nurses, we have teachers. We have, distributors that have no college degrees. We have distributors with many college degrees. Everybody is successful and can be. But what is holding you back? You have to start with what is holding you back. What limits you? You know, maybe it could be other people's opinions. OPO, right? Let's talk about that. OPO, other people's opinions. Maybe it's the fear of failure. Not reaching your desired goal. That's when we put that goal on paper. And that's, I think, where the fear starts is could it really happen? Put it on paper. Maybe you have lack of support. In Relive, we do not have lack of support. We have so much support. Your upline, other lines, any distributor, we are here to support one another. Maybe it's a fear of responsibility. A lot of people have that. Fear of letting others down. Maybe you have family or friends that you're nervous or you're fearful that you might let them down. I know.
Just wait till the ducklings cross.
I'm going to stop here and see if I can mute. I have someone on. All right. There's 3. All right. I think we're good. Let me just stop there. Okay. And okay, bear with me here a minute. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Thank you. Okay, ego. I think this can be a big one. I had a customer and he wanted to become a master affiliate. And so I said, well, let's set an appointment and I'm going to walk you through, I'm going to connect you with some people. And he was not willing to listen to stories. He said he was an expert in the field and he didn't need to listen to stories. You know, sometimes we need to let our ego down. We have to submit to others' experiences. We have to be able to be teachable and trainable. What else might be limiting you? There's so many other things that can limit us in our Relive, advancing in our Relive business. We also need to talk about goal setting. When we want to advance on the level, the road to PD, we have to talk about goal setting. And this is something that our team did when we had a lot of people in our team advance on the road to presidential, and we set goals. What do you want to accomplish? And this has to be very specific. Is it what level would you like to accomplish when it comes to your Relive business? What income? What is the time frame of which? Is it a 30-day time frame? Is it a 90-day time frame? Is it an annual, a 12-month? What does that look like for you? Write it down and be very specific. And how will you accomplish this goal? That's your plan of action. We talked about that a few slides previously. What is it that you need to do to achieve that goal? And you have to have accountability. I know for our team, we have accountability calls every single week. Every Friday, we have a team call. It's more a mindset call. And then we also set up another call that we were very strategic. We broke it down every week where we're at, what that week looked like, and what we still need to accomplish before the end of the month to meet our goals. You have to be accountable for one another. So when we talk about advancing on the road to PD, the first step is to be building a healthy master affiliate. So when you become a master affiliate, you want to understand or help your new master affiliate understand that there are a variety of ways at sharing Reliv products. And you want to utilize these. This is where you're going to have a firm foundation and your roots are going to start. Maybe there are people that just want the products for personal use. That's wonderful. You want those people in your organization. Maybe you're going to be sharing products at retail price. That's great. You earn 40% profit on that. And if some people are willing to pay retail, we obviously share all of the options to get better pricing, but some people purchase retail and they're okay with that. You have wholesale. Those are your customers or distributors that want a better price on the product. Maybe you're going to be sharing Reliv through sampling or home presentations, parties, things like that. And you're going to be sponsoring business partners. You're going to be sponsoring master affiliates. When you utilize all those ways to share Reliv, you are going to create a very healthy master affiliate. And that's how you start to develop and you work your way on the road to presidential. So we're going to talk a little bit about each level now. We're going to get into some examples. So the first level, once you become a master, the master affiliate, the first step is to become a director. And how do you become a director? Well, you become a director by sponsoring your first frontline master affiliate. Okay, and what are the rewards? Well, you earn a director pin. You also earn the commissions off of sponsoring a frontline master affiliate, and Reliv is going to send you a bonus check for $250. The second way the second level is once you become a director, the second level is to become a key director. And a lot of times you can skip levels. So maybe someone sponsors a front level master affiliate and becomes a director of, say, the 5th day of September. Might as well keep going. You have until the end of the month. So let's advance you to key director. So there's 2 ways to become a key director. The first way is to promote or sponsor 4 master affiliates. Each master affiliate is 5,000 PV, and 4 of those equals 20,000. So basically you need 20,000 PG, which is personal group and personal volume, in a calendar month. So you can promote or sponsor 4 master affiliates, or you can maybe promote 2 master affiliates, and then that's 10,000 volume, and then you can add any new customers or distributors as long as that your personal group and personal volume equals a minimum of 20,000. Or the second way that you can, or the second option that you can earn key director is to have $1,000 plus check between your wholesale profit, your retail profit, and your overrides. And I'll go through an example in a minute. So the reward, when you advance to key director level, you earn a bonus check of $500. You also earn a key director pin. And if you sponsor 4 master affiliates, you've earned a sales excellence award. And basically that means that Reliv is going to feed 16 children in the Reliv Cologris Foundation. You're going to get recognized. And honestly, you may be in the running for a top bonus. So you could earn anywhere upwards of $4,000 in addition, $3,000 or even $2,000 right now. So let's take a look at an example. So the simplest example is right here. You sponsor 4 master affiliates, and each master affiliate, it takes 5,000 PV to become a master affiliate. So that is a simple way to become a key director. Another way to become a key director, and this is actually how I became a key director a little over a year ago. You can sponsor, as an example, 2 master affiliates. And each master affiliate, you will receive $250. So if you sponsor 2 of them, that's $500. Maybe you sponsor 3 quick starts, and if you earn 15% on the quick start, so that's $75 each quick start. So if you do 3 of those, you're going to have a check of $225, and maybe you sponsor 10 customers. Now those 10 customers, you know, I kind of, as this example, I said each customer is going to purchase a can of Now and small bottle of capsules. That's about $100. And right now the promotion is the free or the preferred customer promotion. So they automatically save 10%. So your commission is going to be $30. And so if you sponsor 10 customers that way, you know, right off the bat, you're going to earn $300. So if you add those 3 things together, your total is over $1,000. Now you can have various combinations. You can have maybe 4 quick starts, or within those 10 customers, maybe you have a couple distributors. Maybe you have a couple customers that order more. Maybe they order, you know, for a 2 or 3 month supply. So those numbers may fluctuate. You may sponsor 3 master affiliates instead of 2. But you need to look at your organization. If you want to become key director, you look at your downline, you look at the options and make a plan, and put that plan in place. So the next level is senior director. And how do you become a senior director? Well, now your monthly wholesale, retail, and override profit in combination has to be a minimum of $2,500 or more. And the rewards to this are amazing. You receive a bonus check for $1,000. You also receive a senior director pin, and of course, recognition. Reliv loves recognition. So let's take an example of this. And this is kind of what I did. I have my notes here. I put myself in the middle, and I put senior director, because that was the goal. We wanted to become senior directors. And then I had 4 branches out, and I wrote new customers, downline advancement, a couple master affiliate. We wanted to sponsor a couple master affiliates. And we know that we had wholesale or customer reorders. We have customers that we sponsored months and months and months ago that are constantly reordering, whether it's every month or every quarter. So we know that we have some wholesale orders to come in. And that's how I broke it down. And so I said, okay, if we need a check of $2,500, then we have to break it down between those 4 areas. So I started with reorders, because we already knew that over the course of the last couple months, we've had a consistent customer base of reorders. And that really averaged anywhere from $800 to $1,000 profit. That may look a little different for you, but for us, that's what it was. So we knew right out of the gate that by the end of the month, we would probably have, out of that $2,500 that we needed, about $800 to $1,000 would come from reorders. Then we knew that we wanted to sponsor 2 master affiliates. So we knew that would bring us $500. And then we looked at advancing our downline. We talked to our downline, our master affiliates that were our frontline master affiliates, and we asked them, what do you want this month? Would you like to advance? And if they said yes, we talked to them about the level that they would like to advance. And we went to work with them. We went to work with our upline, and they went to work with them. So we all worked together. And that was, I looked at that as, okay, maybe 1,200. Now, maybe you have 3 or 6 frontline master affiliates, and one of those master affiliates, advances, but the others don't. That's okay. You might have one downline master affiliate that advances to key director, which will help you. And then you also, or you may have a couple master affiliates doing a little bit of work, and that's okay too. So you are that number may fluctuate a little bit. And then you have new customers. You're always bringing new customers and new distributors. You're sponsoring, right? That's what a good leader is in a Reliv business. So you are sponsoring new customers and new distributors. So when you look at this breakdown, you really have anywhere from 2,500 all the way up to 3,100. Depending on what you do. Now, the other thing that I did in senior director, and you can do this on any level, is I kind of kept a tally. So anytime someone would place an order, I would write their name down, the PV that they ordered, and what we earned on it. So in the Reliv, in the reorders and the new customers, I already knew every week, even with the weekly payout checks, where we were at. how far up away. We kept very detailed notes on that. And when you're advancing like this, I think that that's really, really important. So take a look at this, go back to it, and really when you do this, you are probably going to earn a few bonuses, cash bonuses with the Frontline Master Affiliates or sponsoring quick starts, your downline advances, help your downline earn a bonus. What better way to help, someone in your organization earn a top bonus or earn a master affiliate or quick start bonus? That's really, really exciting for them. So the next level is master director. And how do we become a master director? Well, this is what we're working on right now. So basically you take the key director and you double it. And then you take the senior director and you double it. And so whatever you did for senior director, you just do a little bit more and a little bit more. So how do you become a master director? Well, that's the same, a wholesale, retail, and overrides check combination of $4,000 or more. And your rewards, you earn a $2,000 bonus check. You also earn a master director pin and recognition. And if you do 2 months consecutive as a master director, in your overrides, you become an ambassador. So let's take an example of a master director. And this is something that we're looking at. It kind of gets a little complicated from here, but once you get to this level, you have an organization to work with. You can't do this by yourself. You need to build a team. You need to help raise up leaders in your team, just like I talked about at the beginning. So you want to look at your frontline master affiliate levels and you want to ask them, who wants to be promoted? Who wants to advance their business? So then you work with those. And from this example, you can see that you have 3 master affiliates that are really kind of working. You have 1 master that has a 3rd level doing some business. So this is where the generation overrides really takes into place in advancing. When you help others get to where they're at or want to be, then that also helps rise up you. So you can see from this example, becoming a master director, you can earn anywhere from $4,000 all the way up to just shy of $8,000. And this is a really great example. The goal is to help your master affiliates bring in master affiliates and develop strong, healthy master affiliates. And what does that look like? Customer sales, distributors, throwing parties, those types of things that we talked about. And then this ambassador, you hit master director 2 months consecutively and you become an ambassador. You were invited into Relive Ambassadors program. And there are so many benefits to this program. I'm very excited to earn this one day. And, that's kind of where we're looking at is okay, now that we're senior directors, we are looking at become master directors, but we also have to keep in the back of our minds that if we're going to go master director, we are planning and strategizing to go master director 2 months in a row, essentially, to become into the ambassador program. So you get to get paid to teach and train others. There's so many exciting, there's, conference receptions and different perks and benefits and so much just excitement in the ambassador program. And then finally, you have the presidential director. And this is very, very exciting. If you really want to build a serious income, this is the level that you want to strive for. And how do you do that? You have a monthly check of $8,000 between your wholesale, retail, and overrides. Again, the rewards, you have a bonus check of $4,000 and you earn your presidential pin, and there's so much recognition. And we're going to make it plain and simple, okay? The easiest formula is within your organization. You sponsor between 50 and 60 master affiliates, and those are not frontline. You may sponsor a few frontline, but really you are teaching and training at this point to bring your organization together and help your organization advance. So when you help your frontline masters become key directors and senior directors and masters, and you help their organization advance, that's where the fun begins. And so that's when you become a presidential director. And this is, there's just so much excitement within your organization. So let's go back real fast. Look at that road to presidential director. Where are you now and where do you want to go? Get with your upline, get with your support team, and put a plan into place. So we're going to wrap up the training and we're just going to talk about some core beliefs, Just to sum it up, we have to show up, okay? We have to show up. Nothing happens until you show up, till you make a decision. We have to be consistent. Little actions over time builds a solid business. Whether that's an hour a day, a customer call a day, whatever that looks like, just be consistent. You have to have a great attitude. I went to the store the other day, and the attendant said, "How are you today?" And I said, "I'm fabulous. How are you?" And she said, "I'm okay." She said, "I'm glad you're feeling fabulous. I need more of that in my life." I said, "There you go. You have to speak the words. You have to have a good attitude, and just the whole room will brighten up. And people are attracted to those types of people. Be committed for a long time. You know, make a commitment for 1 year. Where do you want to be next year, and make that commitment. Have faith and a burning desire. You have to have the desire and the conviction of your heart of what you're doing now is going to be something that you want, you know, later on in life. You have to be willing to pay the price. There are many things that you have to say no to now, but they're going to be, you know, they're more costly if you don't. So make that commitment today and practice good integrity and character. That's what this company's built on. And it will continue to be a company of integrity. And those are the people that we attract. You have to be humble, teachable, and you're going to be successful. You know, I love this quote: without ambition, one starts nothing. Without work, one finishes nothing. The prize will not be sent to you. You have to earn it. You have to make a commitment, and you have to start. So we're going to wrap it up here. Who will you speak to about Relive today? Make that decision, and let's make it an incredible day. So I want to thank you. That wraps up our training for today. Thank you for being a part of the training, and get with the person who invited you on this training. And if you have any questions, you know, reach out to anyone. And we have let's see here, the next opportunity, we have a training next Saturday, the same time. We'll be back on this Zoom. On Monday, there will be a Commit to Success training call. You can go on Facebook and look up the Positively Charged Facebook group, and they can give you the information there. That's at 8:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 Central. And then we also have a webinar on Wednesday night at the same time, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. That's a great way to get new customers or distributors on to just, you know, learn about the big picture about Relive. So I appreciate all of your time today, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.